Who is ready for a giant makeup haul? Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna get into it because, like I said, it's giant and we're gonna be here for a while. So I'm gonna start off with the products I received from Scentbird. I am so freaking excited about this, you guys. Genuinely, this is one of the coolest subscription services I have ever heard of. So basically for $14.95 a month, you get to choose from over 500 different designer perfumes or colognes, and you get them sent to you in these cute little velvet bags. And then this is a little twist up travel case for your perfume. So you get 0.27 fluid ounces in here, the size of like a rolling ball perfume, and it's so cheap. It's funny because I've actually seen this all over YouTube. Like, everyone is talking about this service, and immediately I was like, I have to sign up for that. And then that very week I got an email from them asking if I wanted to collaborate with them, and I'm like, this is the freaking coolest thing ever, so yes. And I'm honestly not super knowledgeable about perfumes. I pretty much only have like 1 to 3 in my collection at all times, and I thought this was a really fun and cool way to test out a bunch of different perfumes. And then, if I haven't sold you guys on this already, after August 8th they're going to be selling full-sized products of high-end makeup like Kat Von D, Tarte, and it's still going to be at that $14.95 price point. And I have a discount code for you guys. That's right. So if you use the code NNL30, you'll get 30% off your first month. All right, so I chose 4 different perfumes, and these color cases are so cute. You get a new colored case every couple months that you're subscribed. So this first one is Kat Von D Saint, and this one I decided to pick up because of Kathleen Lights. She did a video on her like summer must-have scents, and this one was in there. And I'm honestly the worst at describing scents, so I'm just gonna read you guys some of the notes. It has dark, juicy fruit, jasmine flowers, plum, vanilla. This smells amazing. I feel like this is the perfect balance between floral and sweet because I don't like strong floral scents in a perfume just because I feel like it smells too mature for my liking. It smells so fresh and clean and girly. This is like the perfect summer scent. And then the next one I chose was Prada Candy because I've heard so much about that perfume, but they accidentally sent me Prada Candy Florale. So this one's not for me just because it is so dominantly floral. It smells really good. It's just not what I like in a perfume. This one, oh my gosh. When it comes to perfume, these are the kind of notes that I love. I love that like dark, sexy, woodsy, musky, like sandalwood type of notes. Oh my gosh, with a little bit of like fruitiness in there, maybe like a little bit of vanilla something. This one is Tom Ford Black Orchid, and this just screams like a sexy, super expensive date night. Wearing a black, long, perfectly fitted dress and a deep, rich wine red lipstick. This has a lot of good stuff in here. This has jasmine, gardenia, black currant, deep fruit and spice accords, chocolate and vanilla. Oh, yeah. So it's definitely more of like a grown-up type of scent, but it's not like mature as in mature smelling, you know what I mean? And then this one is also one of my favorites. This is Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. So when I'm not wearing those sexy, sultry types of perfumes, these are the kind of scents I go for. Like I said earlier, sweet and fruity with like the tiniest hint of floral in there. So this has vanilla, praline, berries, and tropical white flowers. It is so delicious, and this is such an iconic perfume. When I heard about this, I immediately signed up and set up my entire queue for a year and a half because, like I said earlier, you get to literally handpick and choose the perfumes you want to try every single month. I feel like this is gonna fuel a whole new addiction for me. And then the makeup product that I picked out from Scentbird is the Tarte Tarteist Lip Paint. This one is in the shade Rose. So this is a beautiful, everyday, peachy rose type of nude. nude, and I love this formula. It's super comfortable and long lasting. I know like a long time ago I mentioned their creamy matte lip paints in a makeup disappointments video, but that's not what this is. This is just their regular lip paint. Love these. So yeah, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Scentbird for collaborating with me on this video. Thank you guys so much for these products. I'm honestly obsessed. So talking about some more makeup products, we're gonna dive into this Sephora bag. So if you've been around long enough on my channel, you know that a long time ago, I put this product in a anti-haul and I bought it. Yeah, I bought the Subculture palette. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous to try this out, but I just cannot get over this color scheme. It's so unique and beautiful, and I've honestly gotten into more grungy makeup looks since I filmed that video. I got this for 50% off on Sephora for their weekly wow, and I actually know of several YouTubers where this is one of their holy grail makeup palettes, and I've heard things of them repressing the shadows after they launched. I know they didn't totally change the formula, I just heard that they repressed them, so I'm hoping it's okay. If not, I'll just return it. And then during another weekly wow, I bought a bunch of things from the Too Faced Peaches and Cream collection. By the way, like 90% of the products I got because there were big sales going on. That's really like the only way I can justify getting this much, even though I know it's still terrible. So I picked up their Just Peachy Mattes eyeshadow palette, and I've been eyeing this for the longest time. And honestly, by now, I probably already have these shadows in my collection and I probably don't need it, but it was 50% off, man. It's 50% off. And I know I'd get a lot of use from this because it's all mattes and they're all like warm, peachy, brown, everyday kind of colors. And then I bought 3 different shades of their Peach Kiss Moisture Matte Longwear lipsticks. I absolutely adore the packaging on these. I know they like stole the idea or something from a company. I forget which one it was, which is really bad. But either way, this is one of the prettiest lipstick components I've ever seen. So this one's in the shade Where My Peach Is At. This is a fiery red orange, but predominantly orange. You guys know that's like my go-to lip color. This one's in the shade Sunday Funday. This is the most popular shade out of this entire line. When these launched, I know like everyone was going crazy over this shade. Can't have enough nudes. And then this last one is in the shade Breakfast Club, and this is the prettiest fire truck hot tamale red, which also is one of my favorite colors to wear. Got a few things from Marshall's. Your girl loves a good deal. Oh my gosh, I was literally like screaming in the store. Literally, I kind of scared a customer when I saw this. This is the Lancome Matte Shaker, and this one is in the shade Olympia. Is this not an Anna color? Or what? I have heard so much about these lip products, about how comfortable they are and like natural looking on the lips, and I've already tried their Juicy Shaker formula and I'm obsessed with it, so I have high hopes for this. And then I found this NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. This one's in the shade Dragon Girl. These are such underrated lip products. I love this formula. It's so easy. I mean, actually, it's no more convenient than a regular lipstick, but it's just fun. It's like a jumbo little crayon. These truly feel non-existent on the lips. I will forget that I'm wearing these, which is great, but it's also terrible when you're wearing a bold lip color. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Then I found 3 Smashbox Be Legendary lipsticks, just like the classic lipsticks. I've heard Mariah Leonard, I believe, talk a lot about these. They're so mini and cute. I didn't expect them to be so small, but the actual bullet is like the same size that you would normally get in a regular lipstick. So this one is in the shade Stylist, and these are all matte shades, by the way. I feel like this is the perfect like everyday rosy nude. This one I am absolutely most excited for. This one's in the shade Shavasana. Yeah, Shavasana. We're gonna go with that. And this is a grungy, cool-toned, brownish gray nude. I'm in love. One of my absolute favorite lip colors to wear. I don't know why, because it's so grungy, but I always feel really sexy in a grungy lip. And then this last one is like your classic brownie nude. This one's in the shade Safe Word. Gorgeous, with like the tiniest hint of pink in there. Moving on to Ulta, I bought a bunch of drugstore concealers because, as you guys know, I'm working on like a drugstore series on my channel, so I bought some more to test out. We have the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. This is like the one I'm absolutely most excited for. I've heard so much about this. And then this is the Maybelline Master Concealer. So I will keep you posted on those. And then this might be one of the most exciting things in this haul for me. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. The second I saw this on Trendmood, I was like, that baby's going in my collection. First of all, the packaging, absolutely love it. And then inside, these are just all the colors you would ever need. And I know people are saying that the Perception palette is a dupe for this, and I have that palette, but I didn't care. I still wanted it. It's so absolutely beautiful, and I love rainbow palettes because they're jam-packed with all the neutral tones that you need, the metallics, the mattes, but then the pops of color are so fun and inspiring, so I cannot wait to start using this. I bought this before my trip to Michigan, so I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. All right, let's talk some more drugstore. I placed an order through Milani. This is the last drugstore highlighter that I'm going to be testing out before my video next week. It's been months. I'm so sorry. So this is the Stellar Lights Rose Glow highlighter palette. The reason I almost didn't buy this because I was like, it's kind of stupid because you get 3 drastically different shades, which is amazing because then it's going to fit like all skin tones. But then each person who purchases this is only going to use like 1 shade in here, so that's gonna be this one for me. But I thought, you know what, maybe I'll mix a little bit, dab into this light shade sometimes. And I've heard so much about this, like Tati, Kathleen Lights. That's all I can think of at the moment. Hello. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and swatch this for you guys. Holy metal. Oh my gosh. Well, I have high hopes for you, my friend. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll just do a third one for you guys. We're here, we might as well. That is such a pretty, flattering rose gold shade. Honestly, I might mix that in with a little bit of the white to make it work because that is a gorgeous color. And then another concealer to test out. This is their Retouch and Erase concealer. And then I also picked up their Everyday Eyes Earthy Elements eyeshadow palette. They've been releasing so many eyeshadow palettes lately. And when I do my drugstore eyeshadow video, I will definitely pick those up as well and test those out. But this is what I just have for today because it was free shipping if you spent $30. I'm a sucker for that. I always need to get free shipping. So yeah, this is the one I decided to pick up, super basic and warm toned, but this shade right here was like screaming to me. And I felt like out of all the different shades they had in this layout, this is one that suited me the best. Moving on to Miss Kylie Jenner, I was so excited to pick this up. She had like 40% off of her liquid lipsticks, so I bought several of her Velvet formula. That is by far my favorite Kylie formula. I'm really hoping that she releases all of her matte colors in a velvet formula because her shades are just iconic and they're so beautiful. Ever since I've tried out her velvet formula, like this is just my favorite, so I don't even bother with buying the mattes. So these, I'm already gonna tell you, are gonna look quite similar. This one is in the shade Vibe, which is awfully similar to her pumpkin shade, at least based on swatches that I've seen online. So this is a absolutely stunning, like perfect fall shade, like that burnt terracotta orangey brown. And then this one is in the shade Shook. So this is like a burnt brownie red. And then this one is in the shade Mood, which is like a darker brownie nude. And then this last one I was so excited to see on sale. This one's in the shade Commando, which is definitely one of her like most popular best-selling nude lipsticks. And if any of you guys watch my beautiful friend Kendra Cuss, she is obsessed with the Kylie X-rated blush. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have bought this, but she convinced me. We both love peachy blushes, so thought I'd give it a try. It was on sale, why not? All right, second to last box, I put in another order through Anastasia because I just bought her whole like new Norvina collection. Please open. But apparently National Lipstick Day is coming up or something like that, so all these brands are having a bunch of sales, and it was buy one get one free. So I got a lot. So first I picked up this lip gloss. This is in the shade Toffee, which is such a stunning, like warm, delicious brownie nude. And then I also bought Butterscotch, her lip gloss, but they accidentally sent me Runaway Red, so I need to return this because it is sparkly red and I don't wear glosses like that. But apparently Butter Gloss, that shade, was supposed to be like super similar to the Kylie So Cute gloss, which I love that shade, so I'm a bit bummed about that, but it's fine. I have the Kylie So Cute gloss. And then I bought 6 of her matte lipsticks, like just the classic matte lipstick formula, because I've heard so much about these, and I absolutely love this packaging. She kills it every time, I swear. So this one's in the shade Dread, my perfect grungy lip color, everything I want and more. It's funny because I feel like some people would see this color and say like, oh, I'd look dead in that, but for me, I'm like, then we have the shade Ruby, which is like your classic red lipstick, which I'm slightly bummed about because I was looking at swatches online and it looked super like fiery and bright red, but this is honestly like your true red lipstick, which is beautiful, but I already have a few of those. Then we have the shade Rosewood, which I feel like is the perfect name for this because it reminds me of like a woody, foresty, like dark rose color. This one's in the shade Spice, so just like a slightly darker version of like a classic brownie nude. And this one is in the shade Staunch. Went a little ham with the nude lipsticks. And then this last one is in the shade Honey, which is their most popular shade in this collection. If this formula is amazing, I'm already gonna tell you this is gonna be one of my favorite nudes. This shade is perfect. Last box, this is from Jouer. Oh, look at all these beautiful goodies. They had a 25% off sale, and I've never tried anything from Jouer, and their brand looks so like clean and classy and high-end to me. Yes, I know it's high-end. I just like their packaging, okay? So I bought their Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, and I hate it. It looked so obviously like makeup on my face, like so heavy looking. Like it felt lightweight and it was like a thin formula, but it looked just cakey and thick and gross, and it literally emphasized every single bump or pore or anything on my face, and it lasted not well at all, which I'm so bummed about because I know this is some people's like holy grail foundation. I have dry skin, by the way, if any of you guys didn't know that, and I was so bummed because I was trying to hit like 2 birds with 1 stone, and I filmed my Q&A like chatty style mukbang video, and I thought I could do that and test out a foundation all in the same time, and it looked so bad that like I'm really embarrassed to post it. It was more of like a vlog style video, like it was outside, and I didn't want people thinking like, oh, so now that she's like outside in real natural lighting, not like her studio lights, oh, she looks terrible. Anyway, I decided to pick up their Adore blush duo, and this is truly the prettiest like princess packaging. So this is what the blush looks like inside. This one looks more like satin matte, and this one maybe with the tiniest bit of sheen. I'm so excited to use this. It's unbelievably beautiful, and I've heard so much about this. I've heard so much about Jouer as a brand. Like all of these products that I picked up are like iconic products. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to try this. The Jouer highlighters look incredible. I picked up the shade Citrine. Let's watch this. Here we go. Feels so soft. Oh, I have good feelings. I've heard that these look incredibly like seamless and glossy looking on the skin, like don't emphasize texture, and they just look like wet, glowing amazingness. So I picked up their Skinny Dip lip topper. I'm really hoping this isn't so incredibly pigmented. Oh no, it'll be fine. Because I really want to use this almost like a super juicy, like sparkly gloss. Like I'll use it like a lip topper, but I want it to look like a gloss. I don't want it to like transform whatever lip product I put underneath to look like a metallic liquid lipstick or something like that. And the formula actually feels really thin. I'm not someone who likes to layer a bunch of lip products on top of each other because it just feels like too heavy for me. So that's why I decided to pick this up, because it's a lot thinner of a formula than a standard gloss that I would put on top of a lipstick. I picked up 2 shades of their high pigment lip glosses. So this one's in the shade Maiden Lane, and then this one is PCH, which, oh my gosh, this is literally my perfect lip gloss color. I am obsessed with either light pinky like cream finish nudes or like sparkly gold lip glosses, so this is perfect. And I see Nikki tutorials wearing this all the time, so that was even more of a selling factor. I also grabbed 2 of their sheer pigment lip glosses. This one's in the shade Serrano. I am obsessed with that like sheer wash of color, like the popsicle lips type of effect in the summer. My like favorite beauty YouTuber is Samantha Ravindal, and she wears like these beautiful juicy like watermelon or orangey sheer lip colors all the time, and she looks so mind-blowingly incredible. It's unfair. And so when I saw this color on the website, it reminded me of her and I had to get it. And then this one is in the shade Saint Germain. This honestly looks pretty much identical to the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, which is my like favorite shade of gloss. So if these aren't sticky, they're gonna be my favorite. And then I also wanted to try their long wear lip creams. So these are their like liquid lipstick formula. This one's in the shade Watermelon, and this one is in the shade Terra. All right, guys, so that is all for me today. That's all, Anna. That's all from you today. Those like what, 8 boxes were all from you today? Yeah. Thank you for sticking around. If you made it, if you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you might want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so much. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and hope to see you in my next video. Bye!